Hi, this is Matt with Custom Car Grills. This video is for the 2013 and newer Ford Taurus. For this project, I'm using the police version of the grill since it's all black, and the part number for this piece is going to be listed in the video description below. From the front, it's easy to spot a well-defined line in the grill that can be used as a guide to remove the center area. To make the cut, I'm going to use a Dremel with a cutoff wheel. At a medium speed, I'm going to make a cut right along the line that was previously shown. Having someone hold the grill while cutting it will help ensure a more steady cut. Also, it's important not to go too fast and have the cutting wheel lose traction, or go too slow and have the plastic heat up too much. Here's a quick look at the cut I made. A tip I'd like to share is that I found on my Dremel model that the quick change nut was getting pretty close to the plastic. It's best to make sure this area doesn't touch the grill or else it'll leave a mark. Another quick tip is that while it looks tempting to make a cut on the back of the grill, this line actually does not line up properly with the cut that needs to be made on the front. With the proper cut made, the outer shell should detach from the inner mesh area easily. There will be some large plastic burrs that need to be picked off by hand. And then, using varying grits of sandpaper, I can smooth out the edge. I like starting with a 100 grit and then working down to about a 320 or 400 for a nice clean edge. Now, here's a look at the mesh piece we have for sale. It's pre-cut and pre-bent as shown here. And while we try to make the bends as good as we can before shipment, some minor adjusting of the angles of the bends may be required for a perfect fit. With the correct angles on the mesh, it should drop right into place on the back of the grill that we cut, like so. Next, I'm going to use some cable ties to temporarily hold the mesh in place. To do this, I'm simply looping the tie through an opening in the mesh close to the grill edge, and then firmly affixing the tie. It's important not to over-tighten the ties to where this would distort the plastic grill frame. Then I'm going to cut the tail end of the ties off so that they're not in the way for the next step. And now I'm going to check my work thus far. It looks good, I don't see any gaps, and I think it's ready to be affixed on. To adhere the mesh and grill frame together, I'm using an adhesive called automotive goop. I like using a small pointed tip to apply the goop such as a toothpick, so I can get in the tight areas like this channel here where the mesh rests. I usually apply a liberal amount of the adhesive, but it's also important not to spill any through the front. The goop usually takes a full day to cure, so it's best to plan the install accordingly. Once the adhesive is fully cured, it's time to cut the ties off. If 24 hours is too long of a cure time, other adhesives can be used, but they're generally more expensive than the goop. Now let's check out how all this turned out. The new grill looks amazing. What a big difference this is compared to the factory grill. Overall, this wasn't too difficult to accomplish, and a worthwhile mod for any Taurus owner looking for a new grill. I hope you liked this video. If you have any questions about this video or any of our others, then feel free to contact us.